Hello students, welcome to Edura. I am Swati Muna, your chemistry mentor, and we are here to discuss few past year questions for the chapter Redox Reactions. So let's start with the first one. Consider the following equations. The first one, 2 times Fe plus 2, that is ferrous ions, reacting with H2O2, hydrogen peroxide, in basic medium gives us X times product A and Y times product B. The second equation, 2 MnO4 minus, that is permanganate ions, in acidic medium, that is 6H plus, reacting with hydrogen peroxide, 5 times H2O2, gives us the products X dash C, Y dash D and Z dash E. Now students, the sum of the stoichiometric coefficients X, Y, X dash, Y dash and Z dash for the products A, B, C, D and E respectively is. So in order to find our answer, let's first solve the equations. Students, we have been given Fe plus 2 ions, that is ferrous ions, in which iron is in its lowest oxidation state and H2O2, that is hydrogen peroxide, can act as an oxidizing agent as well as a reducing agent. Now, for this particular equation, since Fe is in its lowest oxidation state, hydrogen peroxide acts as a oxidizing agent and converts Fe plus 2 to Fe plus 3 and itself gets reduced, as in oxygen goes from -1 to -2 and becomes OH minus. Now balancing both the sides, we get 2 Fe plus 2 with H2O2 giving us 2 Fe plus 3 and 2 OH minus. Now students, for the second equation, that is MnO4 minus permanganate ion, manganese is in plus 7 and this is the highest possible oxidation number for manganese. So students, in acidic medium, it will be reduced to Mn plus 2 and here H2O2, hydrogen peroxide, behaves as a reducing agent. Now the products that we get is Mn plus 2 with the loss of water, and since hydrogen peroxide is oxidized, it gets converted into O2 and balancing both the sides, we get 2 MnO4 minus with 6H plus with 5H2O2 giving us 2 Mn plus 2, 8 water molecules and 5 O2. So now we have all of our coefficients, that is X is equal to 2, Y is equal to 2, X dash is equal to 2, Y dash is equal to 8 and Z dash is equal to 5. And the sum of all of these coefficients is 19. So students, our correct answer here is 19. Now the next question. The redox reaction among the following is option A, formation of ozone from atmospheric oxygen in the presence of sunlight. Option B, reaction of hexa-aqua cobalt 3 chloride with AgNO3, that is silver nitrate. Option C, reaction of H2SO4 sulfuric acid with NaOH, sodium hydroxide. Option D, combination of dinitrogen, that is N2, with dioxygen, that is O2 at 2000 kelvins. So now students, let's see the first reaction, that is formation of ozone. Let's write its equation. The equation says that is O2 going to O3. Balancing both the sides, we get 3O2 going to 2O3. And here it is a photochemical reaction and there is no change of oxidation numbers. Equation 2, hexa-aqua cobalt 3 chloride, which is CO H2O 6 times Cl3, reacting with AgNO3, silver nitrate. Here the chloride ions gets displaced with the nitrate ions. So the products are CO, that is cobalt, H2O 6 times and NO3 thrice, which is hexa-aqua cobalt 3 nitrate and AgCl. Students, here as well there is no change of oxidation number. Moving on to the third one, that is NaOH, sodium hydroxide, reacting with sulfuric acid, H2SO4, giving us sodium sulfate, Na2SO4 with 2H2O, that is water. Again, a neutralization reaction and no change of oxidation number. And the last one, which is N2, that is dinitrogen, with O2, that is dioxygen, gives us 2NO. Students, here nitrogen, that is N2, has oxidation number 0 and oxygen O2 also has oxidation number 0, which gets converted to NO, that is nitrogen working in +2 and oxygen working in -2. Here nitrogen is oxidized and oxygen is reduced. Hence, we get our redox reaction. So, the correct option here is option D. Students, the next question is, in order to oxidize a mixture of 1 mole of each of, first one, FeC2O4, ferrous oxalate, Fe2C2O4 thrice, ferric oxalate, FeSO4, ferrous sulfate and Fe2SO4 thrice, ferric sulfate. In acidic medium, the number of moles of KMnO4 required will be option A 2, option B 1, option C 3 and option D 1.5. Students, this question was asked in mains 2019. Now, in order to find our correct answer, let's first work out KMnO4. KMnO4, that is potassium permanganate. Let's write it as MnO4 minus, that is manganate ion. Now students, a manganate ion in acidic medium undergoes reduction. As in, manganese from +7 goes to +2 oxidation state. That is, it gains 5 electrons. Now, for the first compound, that is FeC2O4, ferrous oxalate, iron is in +2 and carbon is in +3. And both of these elements will get oxidized. Means iron goes in +3 and carbon goes in +4. As a result, one molecule of ferrous oxalate loses 3 electrons. But students, for manganate to get reduced, we need 5 electrons. So, calculating, we come to a conclusion that 1 mole of ferrous oxalate reacts with 3/5 moles of acidified KMnO4. The next compound, which is ferric oxalate, wherein iron is in +3 and carbon is also in +3. Students, iron here does not get oxidized anymore, but carbon gets oxidized from +3 to +4. But since there are 6 atoms of carbon going from +3 to +4, the compound loses 6 electrons. So, we conclude 1 mole of ferric oxalate reacts with 6 by 5 moles of acidified KMnO4. Third compound, that is FeSO4, wherein Fe is in +2, which gets oxidized to +3. So, it loses 1 electron. FeSO4 loses a total of 1 electron. So, 1 mole of FeSO4 reacts with 1 by 5 moles of KMnO4. The last compound, that is Fe2SO4 thrice, ferric sulfate, wherein iron is in +3, which is the highest possible oxidation number for iron, and it will not get further oxidized. So students, the last compound does not oxidize. Now calculating the total moles, that is 3 by 6 plus 6 by 5 plus 1 by 5, we get an answer of 2. So students, here the correct option is option A, that is 2 moles of KMnO4 is required to oxidize all of these compounds.